们昨天好像玩到我们去找那个联盟的那个嘛，联盟的基地，然后不是昨天啊，前几天，然后找到联盟的基地之后，发现他们人也都不见了，只剩下他们的基地里面只剩下机器人。然后我们现在要沿着他们去搜索的路线去找找看有没有幸存者，因为我们的飞船都坏掉了嘛，所以我们要找到对方的人才有办法可以回去我们的那个希望啦，希望可以跟他们交涉回去我们的蜻蜓号。与此同时呢，我们蜻蜓号上面的指挥好像藏有很多的秘密。对，我们上次，对，我们上次飞碟坏掉了。我这边还帮我们准备了一台车。
Well, I've got to the place where they were digging. It's hard to miss. They set up a huge machine at the center. It must weigh thousands of tons. The ship that brought all of this must be
gigantic, yes. The Invincible surpasses any of our units, even the largest orbital stations. In my opinion, it's a bit excessive.
听起来很牛啊。
Well, for me, it's quite impressive.
That was exactly their goal, to impress. Such giants aren't very practical, though. I would even say that the larger the ship,
有人很酸。可是他们也是在挖这个他们也是在挖的。
The excavator has a massive work area. They had photos of the site in the database, taken before they started digging.
没办法再往前了。
Inside, there's a structure. Yes, a metal one, similar to the ones on the surface. But these are completely hidden underground.
然后这是他们挖出来的东西吗？
Interesting. They found a sizable object
章鱼
deep
吗？
underground.
电子章鱼。
Stands out from the rest. It's not a part of the structures, but rather an independent, autonomous machine.
Also metal?
Yes.
So, a robot? Or something else that finally looks familiar?
Well,
电子章鱼。
it looks a lot more like a robot than the other structures.
电子章鱼。我在想这个位置可不可以碰得到这个东西？可以摸得到吗？好像也是不行，不能再靠近。好，我们回去开那台布布吧。不然我这样走路真的走路好慢哦。去开那台布布。
There's also a couple of smaller cranes here. In comparison to the Colossus, they look like its pups.
Yes, I got it. They have big machines. Bigger than ours.
他很不耐烦，他很酸的。人家就有钱，人家的东西就是比我们好，也没必要这么酸嘛。酸的。去开这台车。不是，这好像是我原本那台车。因为这个东西，这个发讯号的这个，不是从 Luna 身上拔下来的吗 ？OK， 我现在。
Not far. Even if I make a few stops, it won't take long.
应该是这条路吧。早安啊，微醺。 看一下，我开的路是对的吗？哦，哪有很近？他骗我，明就很远。
Astrogator, I've already covered most of the convoy route. I'm entering a more enclosed area, a ravine to be precise.
I see. Can I
峡
count
谷
on a
哦，
tactical report?
战术报告。什么
Of
战术
course,
报告？
a simple analysis of the situation won't hurt anyone.
前面有个观察
That's
点
for。sure.
好，下车。下车。这里。是从这边上去吗？从这边。它这个地面会让我想到一种奶油饼干，你知道那种方形的奶油饼干啦，白色恋人啦，对啊，白色恋，就是长这个样。观察点，要观察什么？嘿，要观察什么？
The road ahead leads straight to where the convoy was heading.
Well then, what are you waiting for? Any doubts?
No, I don't. I still think we have to go there. But they're not in the base. They must be somewhere, damn it.
So, what's on your mind?
I can just drive in there, straight to the convoy. Or try and take a side path to remain unnoticed until the very last moment.
Bold
哦，
assumption.
另外一
Could
条
be an
路。
unnecessary detour. I leave that to your judgment, though. It's your call, Yasna.
他们人都不见了，
Alright,
那我
I'll try
感
to
觉
get
我
there
应
via
该
the side path.
对我应该走小路比较保险。他们，你想想看，他们人都不见，他们说不定是在路上遇到什么危险，走小路比较安全一点，感觉。这边吗？哎，卡住，太怕。可这条路要怎么上去呢？这条路要怎么上？要我倒退录一下。上面。
My legs feel really heavy.
Give yourself a moment to rest, Doctor. You certainly deserve it.
快放大一点吧，看不太透。是这边没错，可是是不是要步行走上去啊？展现真正的驾驶技术，没有那种东西啦。哎，这边是不是要用走的啊？那我是啊，可是我不想用走的。是这边吗？好像是这边，可是是要用走的吗？哦，可以不要吗？啊，有啦，有路，可是很窄，超窄的。不行哎，好像上不去哎，上不去吗？不行哎，他不给我上去。啊，烦呢，要走路。肥宅最讨厌的就是走路了。
One step at a time, Yasna. One step at a time.
希望我的布布等一下会出现在某一个定点，然后我就可以。里面没有停车场，那是你的问题还是我的问题？嗯，是你的问题还是我的问题？你说说看。我觉得他的布布应该是跟2077一样，就是随叫随到的。强迫人家运动强迫人家走路，真讨厌。哦，那个红点就是我的布布，把布布留在那。是哪一个？
Yes, now focus. What now?
Oh?
Radiation level is rising rapidly.
Yes, now be careful of radiation, of other people. Just watch yourself.
辐射意味着不会有人。我想找到其他人。
Seeing people who are alive and mentally sound is something I'm always counting on, Astrogator. They may be my only chance. And not only mine. You have other subordinates who need help.
Yes, I'm fully aware, Doctor. However, you must keep in mind that alive and mentally sound members of the Alliance are still a threat.
它旁边有一个东西耶，可是我不确定。哦，
Bingo! There's a stuck vehicle. Must be part of the convoy.
How many people?
None. Only the vehicle. It was penned down by a pile of rocks.
So, they abandoned it just like the ones at the base?
就
What
那
about
边
the
还有
rest
一个
of the
东西
convoy?
耶。哎，那边是那个哎，之前想要烧死我的那个。
There's also an
对对对。
antimat.
Any activity?
It's quiet so far. Nothing alarming. The antimat too. It's lying slumped on the ground, motionless. I'll have to get closer to see more. Just need to find a suitable descent.
我要怎么对啊？那我要怎么下去？感觉是走另外一边那条路。啊，结果这样是绕远路。感觉这选择这两条路好像没什么差别吧。这边是土石流啊，土石崩落。哦，这感觉很可怕哎。哦，对面的
I
出
found a way
口。
to the convoy. What might interest you, sir, is that it appears to be a mechanically drilled tunnel.
哦，这是
Circular,
人为的。
precise.
I'm more curious about what's on the other end. Although
哦，
curious
溜
might
滑
not
梯。
be quite the right word.
哎，怎么不溜？原来不是溜滑梯，原来是走滑梯。哦，有了。
You alright?
I'm alright. Maybe.
Yes, I am. Oh,
哎
shit.
有一个爆掉了，为什么？是什么东西把它
At
弄坏
least
了？
one. There's not a soul. I don't see anyone.
哦，有东西，有东西。
Oh no.
这个吗？
Astrogator. They're dead.
他们死掉了。
So you found someone.
没有 ，I found dead body.
After seeing their base, I had a feeling it might end like this. Still, I wonder, what were they looking for? Was it that they killed them? Just what the hell?
You mentioned the antimat.
Uh-huh. Looks inactive.
Might be for the best. Although, it could have recorded what happened.
Oh, right. It certainly should.
等一下，我先看一下这边。我想看一下它这个载具有没有什么特别的东西。哎，好像不能下去。哦，真可惜。记录仪封版。来了，我来了。哎，好像不是这一面。
Okay. I'm getting into the antimat's recorder.
长按到底是点击还是长按？长按吗？有喽！
Hurry up here.
快乐幻灯片时光。
They were preparing for departure. The convoy's heading somewhere. They're getting close to where I am now. They're here, sending a probe.
哎，刚刚那个东西可以按。
They're tunneling their way through with a beam of antimatter.
那我看一下，
Subtle.
这个没有东西吗？
Can you locate the breach?
Looks like they found whatever they were looking for in that ominous tunnel. Of course.
Don't jump to conclusions, Doctor. Not before you finish. We need to know what to expect there first.
Those containers ended up in one of the transporters. I wonder if it's still nearby. Shame. The transport's leaving.
哦，他们东西已经运走了。
What's going on?
他们把头罩拿下来了。
Our man's trying to draw the attention of the others to... I have no idea what's being
对，他有
revealed.
一个人指了一个东西。
One of them is staring with concern at an instrument. Some sort of meter. The photo is such poor quality. You can clearly see the fear on his face. Next slide. People rushing out of the tunnel.
完了，这个
running
隧
from
道里面，
whatever's in there.
But are we still considering whether you should go inside? I admit it's all very intriguing, but also too risky. What I'm trying to say is, I fear for your safety, Yasna.
Rightly so. I'd be scared out of my mind if not for our link. You help me keep it together, sir. One of the antimats has fired straight into the tunnel.
完了，他要消灭什么东西，是不是？
There's nothing else. Only darkness.
Can't you
然
see
后
what we're
然后他
aiming
就
for?
爆了。
Total panic. Everyone's trying to escape.
里面是不是有异形之类的？完了，那我还站在这里好吗？
The second antimat. That's what destroyed it. People are frozen with fear. They don't know what to do. It's firing
What?
directly at the crew.
他的手，哇靠，好，
Shooting them
哇塞，
one by one. It's horrifying what an antimatter beam does to the human body.
所以里面是有可以控制机器的东西的，甚至是控制人的东西。
Damn this mission. I curse whoever sent. Someone hid behind a rock.
How do you know?
可是还是被发现了。
Antimat has thermal imagery. Hiding from it made no difference.
有个人还举手投降。
One man has raised his hands in surrender.
这样有用吗？目标更明显。
If only a machine could take pity on him.
With a proper programming, it could recognize such gestures, but it could never feel compassion. No.
哇，被击飞，
The machine just
直接
killed
融
him.
化。
Oh fuck.
Yasna?
是我吗？等一下，这是我吗？他还醒着吗？
The last photo is from a few moments ago. I'm on it.
Bloody hell, so it's not dead after all. The machine that massacred the
那我
Alliance
这样
is still operational, and it could target you at any moment.
Let's hope not.
Perhaps it's best to hope.
我赶快走，我赶快
Moving
走。
away. If that's all,
What about that tunnel?
right.
我要去吗？我要去吗？哇！可是真相就在眼前。哇！好奇心会杀死一只猫。我现在要当那只猫吗？
I'm not hearing you object, sir.
Go ahead, Yasna. I know you'll do it
你
anyway.
又知道我不想进去，我根本不想进去。我没有，我不想。然后这边还有一个东西啊、这边还有一个人。哇！ 好可怕哦！等一下，这也很可怕哎。哇，很深很深，感觉很可怕。
I can hear a rhythmic, metallic sound coming from beyond the tunnel.
Take your time, youngster.
我也不能走很快，
I can't hear.
我
I
的
don't
速度
understand
最
you,
高
sir.
也就这样
The。audio's breaking up. I'll get back to you once I reach the end. It's in Octan. Coming at me. Huh. Carrying something.
这该不会就是他们放到那个运输舰里面的东西吧？完了，是那个花，是那个花啦。
I got out. Well, inside a cave.
Yasna, can you hear me? Over.
Copy that. I don't feel too. My
完
head
了，
feels like it's bursting from pressure.
Breathe, Yasna. You need to rest.
No. No.
我靠，他们
I'm better
啊，他
now.
们在采这些花啦。
Can you tell me what's in there?
哎，我点不到他，报告。
Seems like this robot started a task and then got stuck in a loop.
What task?
Carrying boxes. It took one but never left.
Why do you think it's stuck?
Well, it goes in circles, using the same path. This place is full of metal bushes.
Same as the ones before.
Well, the lower parts of the bushes are, to put it, fruitless.
So the Alliance came to pick the fruits.
哪里有果实啊？为什么没看到？哦，外面那个一圈一圈的东西是果实吗？
I'm pretty sure the box is filled with research material. Those fruits.
Could you retrieve them somehow?
It won't be easy to snatch a crate from its steel grip. I'll come closer first.
我要怎么拿？我要怎么拿？搜索地点。我要怎么拿？好像不是直接从他身上拿吗？这个是他吗？这个是他吗？这个是他。不是，那我要怎么那个？搜索地点。哎，他在动。
I should move.
搜索地点，可是我不知道我要搜索什么哎。他刚刚叫我抢过来看看，可是我不知道怎么抢。这边好像也没有别的东西。看他那个一直沙沙沙的动，好可怕哦！看一下。 可是我现在不知道要干嘛哎，所以我是要往前走吗？可能是要往前走吧。看，我觉得一定是这个花突然动起来，然后他们吓一跳之类的。哟，完。
I'm still here, if you're wondering, sir. all just takes longer than expected.
I know the situation. No need to explain yourself, Doctor. We're in this together.
I think their crew took some soil samples. There's this chipped rock, revealing what lies beneath the surface.
所以他们是在挖这个
More
吗？
metal?
Yes, a metal interior. Roots are exposed as well. They're not embedded in any rock, but in a tissue-like alloy.
Little bushes growing out of metal soil.
它从这个东西长出来的
That's one way of putting it.
So, all the bushes in this area, and there are plenty of them as I understand, appear to grow on the rock, but deep down their roots are embedded in metal. Perhaps you should take a closer look at them, Doctor.
好的。
Can you please check them, Yasser?
好的。
Do you have anything specific in mind?
Doctor, if it's all metal,
Then I'll use a detector. Right. I'm checking. Give me a sec.
perfect.
我想点这个人。他摸的位置怎么怪怪的？为什么他摸他的位置感觉怪怪的？所以我是要干嘛？哎，
Everything matches. There's metal all around. And the bushes have a direct connection with the whole system.
Interesting.
所以他这个也是
So the structures I saw following Gorski. Yes.
也是那个巨大结构的一部分。
Looks like 2 generations. One, old, dead, a relic. Second, these bushes grew in the remains of the former generation.
Hang on. Are you saying that this new generation is alive?
所以这个花以后也会变成那
Used to
个
be alive.
I simply use terminology I'm familiar with, but we can't talk about life here. For me, it's a virus, a parasite on this planet.
我选错，我其实要选下面那个选项的时候。
But there are theories that we humans have a common ancestor with parasites, an RNA particle.
That's true. However, we can function on our own. It's not easy, but we can. Viruses, on the other hand, need to come into contact with what science calls life in order to activate.
Yeah, there isn't really any evidence of it, is there?
Correct. It truly is a phenomena. Active parasites on a planet housing nothing but scrap metal.
完了，我又开始头晕了。
Shit!
哇，
I can't handle it
怎
anymore.
么办？怎么办？是不是要赶快离开这里？怎么办？快！完！带我走！哎呦，他把我撞到了。哎，他出去了。他刚刚一直在原地打转，为什么突然出去了？我要怎么跟着他？我根本没办法移动，我根本爬不动。
The robot disappeared.
You must have broken its loop.
I didn't.
No, you must have done something. Never mind. We'll try to locate it. But first of all, get out of there now.
哇，我头好痛，我头好痛。
It hasn't gone far.
Good. Please follow it.
我怎么觉得他会被那个反物质炮打死啊？他动起来了，我就知道他动起来了。
Oh, fuck. Fuck, it's getting up.
等一下，他有热成像，等一下，那我怎么办？
Fast. Move, Yasna. Fast.
完，
Yasna? Are you alive?
It destroyed the robot.
What's it doing now?
他在看我，等一下怎么办？
find them the best medics.
Yasna, what do you...
Talk of a lie. I tried.
No, don't die on me now. I'm begging you, don't give up. You can't...
不是他就要杀我，我有什么办法？
failed you.
他们
Sorry.
他们要杀我，为什么？
Forgive me. All mine. It was my decision. I decided to accept this mission. I brought us here.
How did I survive? Wait. You said you had a choice.
Yasna, you're alive.
If you could reject it, why didn't you?
After a series of successful missions, are you safe now?
Safe enough.
And the antimat?
He decided not to shoot me after all. Please continue, sir. I'm all ears.
You will agree that we were doing very well. Outstanding results.
That's how it ought to end. Well.
Yes, I fully agree, but then it seemed this could have been the crowning achievement of the entire
所以我们
expedition.
本来可以不用来这里，我们本来可以不用牺牲那么多人的。
I did wrong. I know that now. I will never forgive myself for it. Neither do I expect you to.
Oh, to hell with it. I can't really blame you. After all, you're the commander. It's your job to make decisions like that. And live with the consequences.
Right. It means a lot to hear that from you, Yasna.
做人留一线，日后好相见。
So, if I may, I would suggest watching your next steps.
There were no more antimats on the slides, sir.
I'm afraid that's not the only threat around, aren't you?
Of course I am. But I won't rest until I find out what happened to our people. How we can aid them.
哦，他这样觉得我已经死了，所以不是双手举起来啊，是跪在地板上啊。他们都搞错了，是跪在地板上啊。
For now, you can forget about the research material. The only thing left of the Arctan is its feet.
Considering all the factors, I would assume everyone in the convoy is dead. If there's anything more to learn, it's from the recording devices. The first antimat told us a lot. The second one is destroyed. You spoke about the probe. Should be a valuable source of information.
探测器、
Are they on the convoy list?
漫游车，找到漫游车，那应该是走这吧？
It's cooled down.
哦，重新又有布布了吗？
Actually, it's right in front of me.
数据记录仪 ，OK， 这是什么？哎呦，吓我一跳！不好意思哦，搭个便车哟。按着吗？转吗？
Why even bother with security measures when they just leave keys in locks
Right.
anyway?
转。
So, let's hear it.
Hello, base. This is Antka. Hello.
安特克。
Tesla here. I can hear you. Reporting. 25th day of the mission, 7:15 a.m.
哎，前面为什么有东西的感觉？
I saw it on the
We
slides.
encountered
So
a
is
terrain
it-
obstacle, but it has been removed.
You can skip ahead if you would.
We've established permanent access to the extraction site, separated the material for research. Now we're securing the first transport. Dr. Boza and Osterhaus have already begun their preliminary research here on site.
Gotcha. I'm passing it on. Let us know if there are any updates.
Of course. Over and out.
There's more.
Base, come in. Dr. Boza wants to talk with you.
Tesla here. Over.
We have a sort of discovery.
Oh, I'm listening.
25th day.
Base, this is Boza. Doctor.
These
tiny crystals contain highly advanced technology. Individually, they are slender and helpless. However, when in a group, they seem to stimulate and support each other, revealing new properties. At first, they started to emit an electromagnetic field.
Okay, and then?
A handful of small crystals gathered together. When in a larger group, they activated and, this is our biggest revelation so far, they started floating in the air.
Did I hear that right?
The larger the group,
它那个探测让我觉得很担心，
Yes.
附近有很多红红的东西，不知道是
Apparently it's flying.
like a swarm of mechanical flies.
Slow down, Doctor. You say crystals, or rather flies. Which one is it?
Call it whatever you want. These creatures have a precise threefold symmetry, resembling the letter Y, with three-pointed arms connecting in a central bulge. Black as coal in direct light, shimmering with shades of blue and olive in reflected light. As my colleague Osterhaus mentioned, they somewhat resemble the abdomens of certain terrestrial insects. Is Markovnik there?
Navigator's unavailable right now.
Well, please let him know we'll submit our reports as soon as he's available. Oh, and have him send us another transporter, will you?
Autonomous robots the size of flies.
It's not finished. Let's keep listening.
Hello, convoy. Anka, come in. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. We're finishing loading. Preparing to depart.
Don't!
Gets tense.
Leave the material behind and return to the base.
But why? What happened?
Scouts came back from this whole city.
Tesla? What's going on? Hello? Tesla, come in.
Navigator speaking. Don't take anything. Just get out of there.
完了，
Immediately. That's
哎，有东西靠近我们了，完了，
Last saved recording.
Amazing.
还是这个是当
Grouping
初
and
的
flying together, similar
当
to
初的
flies,
情况啊。
capable of affecting other machines, even to the point that those affected become dangerous to humans.
The microbots, they must be dangerous as well. I don't know how, but not all people were killed by larger robots.
I think I figured it out, partially at least. The Alliance scientists were very clear that all of this had to do with an electromagnetic field, the field emitted by these flies. When people displayed disturbing symptoms, field measurements showed above average values. At first, I thought it was a sensoric malfunction, after all the machines were broken. It turns out that field damaged them. So, all the malfunctions occurred afterward.
Why didn't I think of it
什
sooner?
么意思？我听不懂。
Prolonged exposure to strong electromagnetic fields can be harmful to the human brain. Usually it concerns the long-term effects, months and years of unfavorable conditions.
Please elaborate, Doctor. What sort of effects?
Various brain dysfunctions. It may even lead to the arrest of vital organs.
So that's how... Barrett.
所以他们是暴露在极强的什么电磁
Another
场，
known effect of the EM field is
并不是
memory
因
loss.
为那
The
个空
human
气的关系。
organism continues to function normally, but the human being as such is helpless, vulnerable, like a baby. They don't understand the world around them.
然后电磁场是从这个花散发出来的吗？
It's unprecedented. All we can do now is believe that they will eventually snap out of it. And when they do, hope they won't be used as guinea pigs.
We both know this is going to be difficult.
Yes. And I don't even know if I'll survive this mission. Will I see them again? Will they develop properly? Even
前
if
面有
it
一个
all
防
works
护
out,
罩，哎，
we will be strangers. They won't remember us. All that's left is hope. God damn it.
Perhaps researching those flies will help us to better aid our people. We're theorizing for now. Be worth examining. Confirm at least.
Got it, Astrogator. I'll search for those containers of flies.
OK， 所以我们现在要找到
I've located one of the transporters, sir. Please don't celebrate yet, though. Something strange has happened to it.
Get to the point, please. What's wrong with it?
The outer shell is damaged. There are holes everywhere.
Like from bullets?
No, it looks like it's been corroded by strong acid.
强酸。我这边还有一个人。 那个是那个车嘛，然后这个是这个人。哦，有点可怕。哦，我靠呗！看它里面那个东西吓我一跳。看我这个还要开吗？这个里面已经被那个占据了耶。
It's too awkward to squeeze in. The whole vehicle is just stuffed with bushes.
But can you see past them?
Not quite yet. Now.
看一下，我看一下。要看什么？要看什么？破碎的容器。
Broken containers. No sign of the flies.
Just plenty of bushes.
You have some theories, sir?
Everything that comes to my mind seems absurd.
You go ahead, sir. As I see it, no idea is too absurd right now.
I haven't quite thought it through. Not yet. Maybe after I listen to your assessment.
Well, look, I think it might work like this. The bushes and flies have a symbiotic relationship. I even consider that the flies are part of the bushes. Just like the fruits. If the flies can fly, they behave more like insects, and the bushes like plants.
I see we're getting back to biological analogies. According to your profession, do I correctly conclude that you are persuading yourself to define it as a life form?
New information changes perspective, Astrogator. But I think it's better to withhold any further classification until we learn more about genesis of these creatures.
I still don't understand where this change is coming from.
What if I said that the flies and bushes are the same thing, but in different forms? When they need to move, they develop moving parts, the flies. When they need to multiply, expand their volume, they settle on the metal
所
substrate,
以
form bushes,
苍蝇
absorb raw
跟
material.
树虫是同
And
样
they
的
are
东西。
again ready to transform and relocate to a new source, and so on and so forth.
然后它们寄生的地
Well,
方
I
应
can
该
tell
都
you
是
it's the
金
most
属这样。
sophisticated form of being I've ever heard of, with all the skepticism that comes with it.
The second transporter is under a force field. It's hovering above the ground.
So it is operational. Probably also in better shape than the other one.
It certainly looks better.
The cargo may be intact then.
The force field melted adjacent rocks.
They had to run the generator on full power. They were defending themselves after all.
From the swarm of flies, I presume.
We don't know how large it was. They didn't capitulate. That's a good sign.
Well, I don't know that. So far, I can only confirm that the field has not dissipated. Yet. There are powerful emitters in the center. Similar to those on Energobots.
Emitters only? Do they look like they're buried in the ground?
Yeah.
Then you're looking at the top of the Energobot. Well, look carefully. Energobots can bury themselves in such a way that only the emitters protrude from the surface.
Ah, got it.
有吗？我怎么没看到？
I know how to get inside. Under this field.
Will you dig a tunnel?
I won't have
应
to.
该是这边吧，我刚刚看到这边有一条路。
I just need to get to it.
所以它在飘的那个东西就是飞蝇吗？它有一直在飘一些东西耶。那到底是生物还是什么鬼啊？越来越复杂，越来越烧脑。还是走这里。
Status?
Nothing's changed, Astrogator.
Understood.
应该是这边吧。
Astrogator, I found their probe. Looks like it hid from the flies, or just ended up here by pure luck.
Luck indeed. This registry could be valuable, especially if it managed to photograph everything from a great
哎，别
distance.
跑！
Come here, little probie.
过来！
Oh, that didn't
给我
work.
过来！
It flew away.
Is it scared of you too?
I'd rather say that my lack of authorization is more of a problem than me being scary. I won't be able to bring the probe down unless I find a working controller.
那个车上应该会有吧？
I got inside the field.
可是这条通道是原本就
Do you copy, sir?
有的吗？
Of course. The force field doesn't block radio waves. I suggest the following. If this transporter is actually running, it doesn't make any sense to take out the containers and carry them with you. You're going to take the whole transport. You'll have the flies in large numbers and a powerful means of transport that can fly over terrain inaccessible to the rover. But before you leave, you need to take down the force field. So first, the Energobot, turning off the force field, then transporter, departure.
OK， 好的。
All good and clear as the sky is blue. Just waiting for things to go sideways.
长按吧。电击。能不能动？有，可以了。
Yes, it's around here. Somewhere. The
只
field
是
is
把
no
这个
longer
立
a
场
problem.
关起来。
Disabled.
哎，可是他在这个里面还是死掉了，为什么？
Just as I thought. The equipment's still active, but everyone here's dead.
他有那个控制器吗？不是说要控制器吗？那这个我要怎么上去？哎，这个要怎么上去啊？喂，奇怪了。这个旁边这个应该是里面那个人，这个不知道是。好，这边还有一个人。
Status? What's new?
Well, nothing really. At least not in the last 5 seconds, sir.
进入立场下方的路。立场下方的路。哦，这边吗？立场下方的路。立场下方的路。什么意思？
Send shivers down your spine.
哦，这边吧。
Getting used to the sight of corpses.
It's more than that. I'm starting to understand the suffering they felt in their final moments. They were left to fend for themselves, yet unable to do so. This one man, he even ate parts of his suit, trying to survive.
是这样吗？说不定是别人咬他。然后呢？这边我要干嘛？哎，然后嘞？然后就出去了吗？这是在干嘛？哎，还有什么？为什么这样？这边是不是 bug 的？那然后嘞，这边是在干嘛？哎，什么意思？ 我可以进来，然后没有然后，然后呢？我想要干嘛
Yes, no? Everything's all right?
Yes, yes. I just need a moment to think.
As soon as you find something,
I'll report it. No worries, sir.
抱歉，Sir， 我不太知道我要干嘛，抱歉，Sir。我只知道这个什么东西在干嘛，这边到底在干嘛？立场下方不是什么意思啊？哎，刚刚有个东西啊，这边啦，哎，乌呀，哎，哎，不是，为什么这边游戏这样子啊？
check that the cargo is intact.
这边是真的过场没做好，还是我遇到什么奇怪的 bug？ 我觉得好像没问题。嘿，嘿。 有吗？有吗？有吗？哦，有了。
All good. I hope. Will this really help our people, Astrogator?
It will, I'm sure. So, what? Off we go? Yes, sir. What are you wondering about?
What if we're making a mistake? Maybe I shouldn't take the flies off Regis. Maybe it's better to leave them alone. Here, where they belong.
What are you?
I just worry that we might spread this threat.
确实，我们根本不知道，我们根本不知道这个是什么东西，就要把它带走吗？
Not to mention all humanity.
Forgive me, Doctor, but
而
that
且我又
sounds a bit
卡住了，
overdramatic.
为什么？
We can handle some mechanical flies.
And you sound like a fool, sir. How can you be so sure? We were clueless just a moment ago. We've only just begun to understand
等一
what's
下，
going on. But you already know how to handle it.
Yasna, I promise you we'll analyze everything thoroughly. Now we need to focus on getting you out of there. Can we at least agree on that?
Yes. First, though, I'd like to check the
可
cargo.
是我卡住了，可是我卡住了，长官，我卡住了，长官。哎呀，我卡住了，哇！哎呦，很烦呢。白痴哦。
The field is no longer a problem. Disabled.
感觉我是从这边开始就 bug 了。
Just as I thought. The equipment's still active, but everyone here's dead.
所以这边真的没什么东西吗？然后这边的过场真的就这样吗？好了，那我不要看了，走了。他的车子在哪？车子在这。
I'm climbing onto the hovering transporter.
不是，为什么这边一直这样啊？
Before you leave, though, please check that the cargo is intact.
哎呦，还呢？不知道为什么有些动画跑不动啊，是怎样？
All good. I hope.
我等他说完这段，我再那个好了。
It will, I'm sure. So, what? Off we go? Yasna, what are you wondering about?
What if we're making a mistake? Maybe I shouldn't take the flies off Regis. Maybe it's better to leave them alone. Here, where they belong.
What are you?
I just worry that we might spread this threat, and the tragedy of one planet becomes a tragedy of entire galaxies. Not to mention all humanity.
Forgive me, Doctor, but that sounds a bit overdramatic. We can handle some mechanical flies.
And you sound like a fool, sir. How can you be so sure? We were clueless just a moment ago. We've only just begun to understand what's going on. But you already know how to handle it.
Yasna, I promise you we'll analyze everything thoroughly. Now we need to focus on getting you out of there. Can we at least agree on that?
Yes. First, though, I'd like to check the cargo.
Very well. Just hurry up.
对啊，我刚刚应该是卡这个 bug。哇，还要打开吗？这是什么？这是什么岩石吗？化石吗？OMG！ 哦，这就是飞影吗？
Yasna, what have you done?
I'm watching them, nothing more. Don't worry, sir.
What? Some goddamn black hole is opening the stratosphere. And you say
哈？
to worry. Just look outside.
黑洞？
Keep yourself.
不是说要带走的人也是你，然后现在又怪我说什么乱碰东西，是不是？不是，我根本什么都没碰。完。他们被我召唤而来了。我怎么办？我动不了。完了。给他几枪，这么多，给他几枪有用吗？快跑！我要怎么用啊？快跑！我是这个能见度太低了吧？我是要往哪里开？看眼前一堆手里剑。哦，破坏。啊，我觉得很累，还是我们就死在这里就好了。我觉得还要回去好累哦，我们就在这边死掉好了，这样就不用走了。我已经好累，长官，我再也走不动了。可以，对吗？为什么一定要回去？太累了。哎，要回到原本一开始这里。这是我刚下来找他们的时候吗？哦，原来那时候我其实已经见过这个了。OK， 还活着吗？
The same thing over and over again. No wonder we finally ran out of luck. Too much of this damn curiosity. Who needs to know what might kill us?
I don't know if I should interrupt your speech, sir. It is quite interesting to listen to.
Yes, sir. This is too much. I'll ask you how many times already.
哇，为什么我还活着？
Please forgive me, Astrogator, for continuing to, well, be alive.
刚才那个 物质炮也没攻击我，是不是我早就已经是，
That's not true, Doctor.
早就是他们的一份子了？因为我是主角。对啦，你要这样讲也没错，这可能是最大的原因。
We know the cause of the stupor. Maybe we can find a way to cure Koval. If anyone from the Alliance survived, and they already started their research into a cure.
I wouldn't count on it. It's more likely they're all dead.
Not necessarily. It's a large base, and I only found a few bodies. The rest of them must be somewhere.
哇，他还觉得可能还有人活着。
Hey, something changed. The balloon over the base disappeared.
You mean it flew away, or did it fall to the ground?
Oh, I hope it's the latter. If it caught the west wind, it would have fallen in this area.
哪边？这边吗？哎，好像有，好像有。
We're lucky. It's hanging from a cliff, close to the ground.
Can you get to it? Unhook it?
Maybe that won't be necessary.
使用遥测仪，他叫我用遥测仪，这样。哎，还是我要看什么东西？哎，哦，哎，是要看什么？
Oh shit!
有人，有人，
Somebody's here.
还有人，还有
All you're
人。
seeing is dots on the tracker.
No, I can see
可
them
是
with
他
my
们
own
有在动
eyes.
吗？好像没有。
Two of them even.
2 people alive.
Huh? Where did they go?
Have you lost them?
Well, I can't see them now. They were here just a second ago.
是幻觉
Are
吧
you？ sure? What did they look like?
One was wearing an Alliance suit, a green one. The other one, I don't know. He looked different.
I see. And now they are nowhere to be found.
Damn right. Oh, just a moment ago, my consciousness was over the ocean. I saw a big black cloud that appeared out of nowhere, which I then forgot. And now these ghosts.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
The sight of them was so vivid. Just for a moment. I've been looking for someone for so long.
I suggest focusing on what's certain. That balloon is still there, is it not? If it had operational cameras, we might get some answers.
You don't have to convince me, Astrogator. I'm going.
The rover is nearby.
哎
If needed.
对，可是我要先找到路啊，我根本不知道哪里有
Thank
路。
you.
哪里有路？
How are you feeling?
Let me just say this. Literally everything hurts. I don't know where frustration ends and a contused lung begins. But at least
Yes.
I'm alive.
不是没有路啊。那边吗？是那边吗？
You know what, sir? That whole incident at the start of my journey.
Yes, I remember.
I got badly hurt back then. And I damaged the radio.
哦，是这边啊。
And you lost your memory.
The thing is, it wasn't the real cause. There were bushes there too. Remember, sir? Just after the fall, the same black cloud of flies gathered above me. They subjected my brain to an electromagnetic field.
Yes, now that's what you suspect.
I know it.
哦，前
The
面
memory of that
前面
event came back to me.
有人，等等我，
So it was
拜托，
supplies all along. In the case of our crew as well.
等等我。
Yes. And that antimat in the tunnels and the whole convoy.
他是来找我
It
的。
happened to all of them.
他是077的车吗？哦，他好像是只是来找我，我以为是人。哭啊！ 他吓我一跳，我还以为是有人那个。哎，原来是自动驾驶啊！好啦，有台自动驾驶也不错。我记得气球是在这附近吗？是在哪？我看一下。是在这附近吗？
I'll find a better place.
它是要往上开啊？是不是要往上开啊？哦，好像是要往上开。这边有路吗？这边好像没路，所以是应该是走上面那条路吧。是这边吗？哎，到底是哪边呢？哦，在这。
Well, nothing really.
哎，你不要
At
急
least
嘛，
not the last 5 seconds, huh?
不要急。
Thank you.
哎，到底是走哪边呢？在这里，可是我要怎么过去啊？是这个方向吗？怎么觉得好像怪怪的？还是我要走原本的？哎呦，玩它这个路我好晕哦，这个路我头好晕。这里吗？阿姨，你不要一直吵，我现在就找不到路，你很烦。
I just need a moment to think.
As soon as you find something,
I'll report it.
不要就吵，我找不到路，妈的嘞！这边吗？哎，我不知道怎么走过去那里，这边吗？可是这边没有路啊。这边吗？ Oh my god！ 不是他，可不可以不要啊？其实我真的觉得开车的这一段真的蛮无聊的。就是我，到底要走去哪？看，哎，我人在哪？气球在哪？
This mission drags on so much. Sometimes I think you're gonna take off without me,
气
Sam.
球到底在哪？
don't count on it, Doctor. I'm not going anywhere.
在这，可是我要怎么？我感觉是从这条路开过来，可是我要怎么那个嘞？哎，我真的不知道，救命！ 是我开错方向了吗？我想要先回到正轨去，可是我不知道。
My legs feel really heavy.
Give yourself a moment to rest, Doctor. You certainly deserve it.
哎，哎呦，好烦哦！走哪里啊？这边好像不能走啊。哎，我为什么一直被推啊？到底我一直被推着走，我这边过不去。完了，今天玩什么游戏都跟我作对，我走不了路哎，我没办法走到这个路线去哎，为什么？我真的不想调查了，让我死在这里。还是往下，是不是往下啊？
One step at a time, Yasna. One
不
step at a
行啊，
time.
往下也不行。哦。是这样子吗？这边吗？好像也不是。还是这边吗？哎。
Yasna, focus.
啊！你不要一直吵，就找不到路，不要去吵。到底在哪？是在这个？我要怎么？我应该要下去这条路，可是我要怎么下去嘞？
I should move. Oh, there's no time.
这边吗？这边可以下去吗？这边好像可以下去哦。哦，终于找到路了。Oh my god， 这就是我原本的那里吗？啊，烦死了。那气球是在哪一边？这边吗？决定用走的过去。
I'm still here, if you're wondering, sir. It all just takes longer than expected.
I know the situation. No need to explain yourself, Doctor.
他那个车不知道会不会自己过来。 所以我就用走的。哎，我觉得能见度好像越来越差了。有，快到了！哦，看到了，终于快到了。
I'm getting close to this fallen balloon.
完了，他已经快疯了。
Oh, nothing, sir. It's just in my mind. It sounded like the title of some Renaissance painting.
The fallen balloon of Regis.
Yes.
他们现在还有心情在那边说一些笑话，笑不出来了。哇，好大一个！这个要怎么用？它刚好像显示一个东西，可是我没按到，在哪里？哦，这里。
I found the recorder.
有了。
The fallen recorder of Regis.
Please stop.
不好笑，真的一点都不好笑。现在也完全笑不出来，没心情笑。
From the top. Let's see.
这还要降落的吗？
The balloon goes up. You can see the immediate surroundings of the base. I didn't see that from below. They parked several vehicles on top of a nearby hill. The balloon is moving away from the base.
Which direction?
Approximately south. It found some water reservoirs. Many of them. Rocks, water, sand.
Anything noteworthy?
No.
它到底怎么看出来？我是不是站的位置不太好？我看不太出来。
No significant changes in the surroundings.
哦，有，这样看比较明显一点。
The balloon's completing its loop. It seems quieter at the base. But there's still a few people. 2 vehicles that weren't there before. They're grouping up. A dozen people gathered in the square, next to the vehicles. They've left. There are no vehicles. There's no one. They must have set off towards their old base.
Or to the ship?
But why didn't they wait for the convoy to return?
可能应该已经没救了
Maybe
吧？
they didn't know the others were in trouble.
Doubtful. It was after the Cloud's attack.
Well then, apparently that's how the Alliance treats its people. Lousily, without dignity.
毕竟他们人多，不像我们这样只有6个人，少了1个人就会那个空缺很明显，而且每个人之间的那个关系会比较紧密。
They show an empty base.
今天有点累，先休息了，晚安。晚安，赶快去睡觉。我也差不多了。我看每次玩这个游戏头就好晕。
There are actually quite a few of these.
移动的漫游车。
It captured the moment I entered the base.
哦，这是我。
And it's empty again.
还有别的新的吗？
At 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I was on my way to the convoy by then.
So we won't find out anything else.
Wait. You're wrong.
哎，有一个新的
Someone was
人
in。the base. A man.
So he's real after all.
Yes, I'm not crazy. I saw him.
I never suggested you were. But nevertheless, I apologize. Shouldn't have doubted your words, Jasna. But where is this man now? And can we expect any more?
I I think he's near the base. Judging by the last slide, the Alliance must have a hideout there.
And we need to go back, I guess.
好，我们还要回去。联盟长生术玩的，他那个布布啊，又回来了，还好。是长生兽是在哪里啊？看一下。这个地方吗？啊，这个地方吗？应该是这个方向，这个方向。哎，真好啊，他的布布都会自己回来，太棒了。
You know, Doctor, decades of space travel have instilled a certain conviction in me. I think people can be more dangerous and deceitful than anything else we may encounter on our journey.
I know that.
哎，好看好
Sometimes I
看。
think the presence of humans is the worst thing that happened in space. Or to space even.
And why do you insist on seeking them out?
Because I also believe in human goodness. The selfless desire to help others. I can't...
Eh?
Oh! That probe again.
Is it right near the base, within range of the control center?
Affirmative.
他是来帮我带路的吗？
Do you expect me to rummage through the enemy's equipment? Again?
Well, in my opinion, the more we learn while delaying our encounter with the Alliance, the better. So, what will it be, Doctor?
The probe isn't that important. I've seen
他
enough
那
of
个
their
幻灯片
slides.
根本没什么内容，我
I
不要再
know
看。
enough.
哎，我好像已经过头了，是不是？我好像过头了。哎呦，这边吗？好像是这边呢。这边应该是要徒步走上去吧？我觉得它后半段的那个好像
I could have spent countless days in this base
有很多 bug
and
哎。
still not discovered their hideout. And it's right above my head. All I needed to do was look up.
So this means there's a view of the entire base from up there.
I'll confirm when I get there. But I know what's on your mind, sir. I could have been under surveillance ever since I arrived here.
Don't turn off your tracker. Maybe it'll give you a slight advantage before meeting them.
I'll have to climb without safety equipment. Theirs is nowhere to be seen.
No alternative route?
This way seems to be the only one.
嗯？
Yasna!
I'm all right. I'm almost there.
原来是跟我讲话，我开始觉得这个人很
And
烦
do。what? As far as I remember, we ran out of options here.
It's just
我就在爬东西。
With all due respect, Astrogator, it is me being stuck on this surface.
对啊，站着讲话不腰疼，你干嘛一直
And I will.
唧唧歪歪？
I will find the man.
讨厌鬼！好了，我现在太累了，开始愤世嫉俗了。哇，不是现在不是欣赏 view 的时候了吧？
so you're on top.
Yes.
快点，快
Activity
点！
within radius?
I heard no beeps. I see no dots.
哎，哇呀，吓死我了！
Found him.
Very well. Now keep your distance and be careful.
It's too late.
What? I can't hear you.
It's too late to keep.
完了，
Yasna, what?
GG 了。
Why is it too late?
你别问，你别吵。
He's looking for others. He's.
You. What have you done?
我什么都没做，不是我。
He found you too.
Why?
And he's blaming us.
What did it gain you?
That's not good.
It's this planet. I'm trapped here too.
Get up.
So much for talking.
Yasna, don't provoke him.
If you would just listen to me for one moment.
I said get up.
完。周末班我被推着走。
You don't need to be afraid. I come in peace.
Huh, save it.
我不走了。
Guarantee you'll have time to talk later.
哎，他一直推我。
Just keep your mouth shut. For your own good.
Okay, stay calm. He's going to lead you to his superiors, which is good in theory.
他手上拿的那个是枪吗？怎么这么小把？哦，前面是一个行动的手电筒，哎，真可爱。完，没电，手电筒没电了，怎么办？哎呦，不要一直推啦，啊，就没电了没。
You didn't even spare the Arctan. Got some nerve to unleash such murderous shit. Hey, don't turn around.
哎呦，小气鬼！
You're a scientist, just like me.
Yasna, what are you
You
doing?
don't shoot at people.
Shoot. He has a gun.
I'm a technician, smartass. Firearms are chemical weapons. What's the difference? Same outcome.
Look, I know that people have died. Your comrades. But you have to understand.
I don't know what you want with us. You will answer to the Astrogator. He will determine whether there's room for understanding.
That's right.
It's
Obviously.
really not necessary.
But if you try anything, I'll do it. I'll shoot you.
现在夺他枪，不知道可不
I
可
don't
以
know。what you're trying to do, but he sounds
他
serious.
现在只有一只手，哎，
Take it easy, please.
真的，你不要一直吵，你一直吵，我头好
What are
痛
you
哦。
babbling on about?
我一次要跟2个人对话，我头很痛。
Answers from now on. I'll ask the questions and you'll answer with a short yes or no if you think it's safe to do so.
你吵死了你！
Maybe grunts. Do you understand?
不想跟他讲话。
I'll take that as a yes. Is there anyone else?
不要跟他讲话。
Apart from him? Do you want to tell me something about this man? Something about his appearance, maybe?
Start, damn it.
哼，
Something else then.
哎呦，这一段到底在干嘛？
It works. Let's go. Break time's over.
I can hear something's happening.
When it rains, keep it up. Straight ahead.
Where is he taking you? Do you think you could ask?
Where are you taking me?
You came here yourself. So what are you expecting, huh?
Don't risk it.
Judging by the accessibility of this place, it's some kind of secret location.
Yasna!
A base carved into the rock.
You gotta be kidding me. You're gonna be fucking disappointed.
There you have it.
This is why you're here? First the attack and now espionage? You dogs. You've got no honor.
Yasna, I'm losing you. The signal is getting weaker. Wherever he's leading you, we won't be able to communicate.
太好了，你这个吵死人的！
Get in.
Go, Yasna. Stay calm.
I don't want to.
Go.
Yasna, here. I'll do everything in my...
哦，终于安静了，他真的很吵。哎呦，等一下，我不知道走哪一条路嘛，几掰嘞，一直推，推不推哦，白痴耶。这是到底什么地方啊？ 走路真的好慢。恐怖游戏不是恐怖游戏，就是一个太空探索的游戏。哎，靠背哦，这是怎样？神奇蜈蚣。啊，他应该也是那个啦，失智了。还有更多吗？哭哦，吓我一跳。哎呦，妈的嘞！有我的吗？哎，我没有。
Spluskas, my friend, it's just me. Take it easy. You're safe, but you have to eat something.
可是他们也回不去吗？
Have strength.
问他们为什么你在这里？
Don't do that.
所以我们现在掌握的情报应该比他还多，这样。他感觉完全不知道这边发生什么事。
Did you like it?
我不喜欢。
Very nice.
我不喜欢，但是忍不住一直吃。
Fortunately, I don't have any good news.
他这个人，他这个站在我旁边，我压力很大。
If only you could tell me which cave she worked in. Maybe it would be easier then. If only you could. Zebulon has also gone missing without a trace. I don't even know where to look.
他跟我的身份是一样的，他也是来寻找他们失踪的队员，好像。
And it went smoothly. You objected so much.
哎，乱丢垃圾！干嘛？不要过来啦！哎呦，不要啦，老哥，你这样我很害怕。先不要啦，先不要啦，那什么脸啊？不要啦，老哥，不要！握手，握手，说谢谢。
That's enough. Don't come any closer.
握手。
I don't want to. Just stop touching me.
手在摸哪里啊？手。看他这样其实有点可怕。干嘛？看没看哦？看没看？有种你就杀了我啊！我也不想走路了，好累哦。哎，干嘛干嘛干嘛？怎么回事？干嘛干嘛？ 下脚。
Hello, Bridge. Rohitra speaking.
Rohitra.
Can you hear me? Over. You're still not getting through. This is an urgent announcement. It's the 26th day of the mission. 1300 hours. 42 minutes. I am reporting the presence of Commonwealth units on the surface of the planet. I have arrested one person. It's a woman, unarmed. I haven't noticed any other people or other units nearby, but this person was in active radio contact. I'm requesting backup. Over and out. Hey, Milos. Hope you're still in range.
Milos.
Listen, the Commonwealthers are here. I have one of them, a woman. She was talking to someone on the radio, but I didn't see anyone around.
他可以转过去了。
I just wanted to sit more comfortably.
Yeah, sure. Better get comfortable with discomfort. we'll sit around for a while.
So, what now? Shall we keep quiet while admiring the ceiling?
So far, you're not very good at being quiet, let alone keeping it up.
Well, I heard you broadcasting, Rahitra. You have no idea what to do with me, do you?
I can gag you for a start.
说服他开口，不是我转不过去。
You've been camping here long? Do you have air filters here? Did you know there's methane in the atmosphere?
I know. These tanks are a temporary solution.
Are you shielding yourself from the flies?
From what?
Flies.
Oh,
You know
sure,
them
sure.
not yourself. I mean, the Alliance did.
Seems to me that the commanding staff will have a lot to talk to you about. Fortunately, I don't have to.
Wait, Condor?
Condor what?
You? Are you from Condor's crew?
Yeah, so?
It doesn't make any sense.
Here we can agree. You're talking complete nonsense. What do you
什么意思？
How come that's such a revelation?
The Invincible was supposed to be here soon. Not Condor. Not now.
Where did you get this information from?
From intelligence.
There you go. Will you finally admit what you were up to here?
I'm from the Dragonfly.
啊
Small
我要
research
选上面那
unit.
个播
Our
音语，
actual
不
mission
小
was
心
coming to an end. We
不小
were
心
on
选
our
到
way
那个
back when intelligence intercepted information about your ship.
Did they really send you to spy on us?
You could say so. We were supposed to seize this opportunity to surpass your research.
Then they led you on a wild goose chase. We didn't even have any research plan. We landed due to a malfunction in the main core. The work dragged on for so long, the scientists were given permission to study.
哈，他们来这边只是意外。
That's all.
Fuck. Nothing adds up.
啊，我们以为他们是有什么阴谋，然后才跟着他们来的。
How many of you were there?
6 people. Only 2 of which are still unharmed.
Including you.
Me and our astrogator.
Is he around here too?
I'm the only one left on the surface.
So, not many.
I told you, we're a simple unit. Here's the rest. Gorski, a cyberneticist, a golden child. Serious beyond his years, yet full of youthful curiosity. Everyone was convinced he would get far, but he only managed to take a few steps. Marit, a geologist. Her mind's as sharp as a razor. She's tough on stupidity like no other. She was a dear friend of mine. Krauter, a chemist. Second in rank to astrogator. He was mortally wounded while wandering in a stupor. We don't even know how it exactly happened. Koval, our physicist. He's unresponsive now. Always had a gentle nature to him and a rather peculiar sense of humor.
Show them to me. There were more of us. Much more. Milos left for Condor with the survivors. Those who were unable to do anything, really. I stayed to see if anyone else survived. And so we wait. What a shame.
Do you smoke?
I would if I hadn't run out.
Here.
居然没接到，好烂。哦，成功拉近距离了吗？
That's a good brand.
Koval always smoked them.
不是这台真的不要离我这么近，好不好？很有压迫感呢。所以他们没有办法回去吗？
Fine. Let me tell you something. Something you won't like.
Oh, I'm listening.
My blaster doesn't work. I destroyed its power supply myself.
What?
所以他也没有武器。
Kill anyone ever again. I'd rather not remember it, you know.
哦 ，OK。
So, you've killed before?
This one time. One too many. When was the last time you had something to drink?
The last time? I don't even remember.
thought so. It's water. Local, but treated.
哦，
Go
喝
ahead.
酒。
You must be thirsty after everything you've been through.
好吧，反正情况还能再更糟吗？我也不觉得情况还能再糟到哪里去。
Me too. It's silent for nearly 2 whole seconds.
Very funny.
完成与他的对话。
I know what caused it, and how. This planet is inhabited by microbots that your scientists have called flies. Millions of microbots. A real cloud.
What?
A cloud of flies, which can literally erase the human mind, wash away all memories.
That sounds... Can you prove it somehow?
You'll find everything in my journal. The course of events. Pictures of the cloud. Should I throw it?
No, that's enough throwing. We'll do as follows. I'll give that astrogator of yours a message letting him know you're alive. Then I'll read your journal, and in the meantime, you will get some rest. Been through a lot. Take my bedroll if you want.
OK， 所以我们现在关心马吉咯。
I think I've rested long enough.
人呢？
Rahitra, you don't mind if I play with your probe? Well, no answer is also an answer. Okay. Take it easy.
这边不能过去。
Rahitra,
好哟。
are you sleeping? I'll take that as a yes. You won't even let me take the journal, will you?
嘿，以为我要走了吧？看看，看得到什么吗？哎，这边就不行了。有看到什么东西吗？这个是我们所在的洞窟吗？还是？这个可以看得到什么？这边也不行，感觉没什么东西啊。
Sedative. Does he serve it to them in the food? Or does he take it himself? The antenna must be outside.
哎，老哥这边还有路哎，可是为什么过不去？啊，我就这样走了好吗？
Hey, you.
哎
How did you get here?
不要激动。
What are you doing here?
Take it easy, Rahitra. It's me, Yasna.
I do not know any... Hang on.
完了，
How do you know my name?
他是不是失忆了？
Loud, we met yesterday. You really don't remember? I'm not.
What do you mean? Start making sense.
I didn't mess with your head, Rahitra. It's the cloud. It must have affected you, damaged your memory somehow. That explains a lot, actually.
What cloud? You were supposed to talk sense, but it's only getting worse.
Listen.
所以他的记忆
from the condor, doing everything you can to take care of Spluska's
只会维持一天吗？
I know what's wrong with them, and I'm guessing something similar might have happened to you.
Can you somehow...
Let me finish. You have my journal. Everything is in there.
Are you talking about this?
Yes. Read it, and I'll wait some more.
读快一点啊！还有一个人跑去哪了？
I've read enough. Take it.
来了，我来了。
Hey, it's going to be fine. We'll make it.
You're Dr. Yasna, right?
Yasna is enough.
Okay, Yasna. I have a favor to ask. Someone needs to go and find Milos. If that cloud really damaged my mind, then we don't know how much time has passed. In fact, I don't know anything anymore. I'm worried he's not back yet.
Don't worry. I was thinking the same thing. I'll leave right now. And you wait here with the guys.
Thank you. There's a rover down below. You must use another exit. A hidden one, so to speak. It's over here, behind me.
怎么走？啊，这边吗？哎，这边怎么走？哦，这边。
Go ahead. I know it looks. Good luck, Doc.
为什么我要走这边呢？
That was.
为什么我不能从原路走出去就好？
I don't know.
哎呦
Tell Novik everything. Whoa, that is one big pile.
好了，我们今天先玩到这好了。哦，好晕哦，今天，而且感觉今天玩的部分有点，这个游戏越来感觉怎么讲，节奏越来越缓慢的。希望我们已经快玩完了，不然我是真的有点快要撑不下去了，节奏有点太缓慢了，快要崩溃了，我也快要崩溃了，我好想离开这个星球。哎，可是他这个漫画做的很酷哎，我很喜欢这个。哦，你重看这个就会发现我们是那个我们的那个什么剧情进展这样。哦，所以是他们先到这里来，然后对，秃鹰号，所以根本不是无敌号嘛，他们只是因为出了一些意外嘛，所以留在这里，然后因为反正他们因为要维修嘛，所以他们就顺便去探索这个星球上面有什么，结果就发生意外这样。然后我们是原本在途中，然后拦截到他们的讯号这样。对，然后我们本来要回去，然后问题是这个我们的指挥官决定要来，因为拦截到情报嘛，所以打算来这边探索一下。结果后来我本来是没下来的，然后后来是他们出事之后我才下来找他们的嘛，然后我一下来就遇到这个东西，所以我的就是头已经开始阿达玛孔骨力不是啊，阿达玛有点坏掉，然后接下来就是一开始最片头的地方嘛，然后我开始寻找他们，寻找到他们之后，发现他们都出事了这样。然后一步步寻找到现在这个地步。哦，哎，其实这个还蛮酷的，这个蛮有趣的。这个漫画蛮酷的，蛮有趣的。就是它的节奏真的有点缓慢。好吧，今天先玩到这里。对，差不多要玩8个小时嘛，7个小时、8个小时。哎，通关一轮将近6个小时哎，有人说大概6个小时，可是有人玩了 对吧？6、7、8、9个小时，感觉我们应该是再玩一次，应该可以把它玩完。主要是我觉得我中途可能一直迷路吧，我一直找不到路。好吧，今天先玩到这。啦，晚安啦，各位。明天没意外的话，应该会开。希望明天 A 配可以顺利一点。我今天根本没打到什么，从头到尾就是一直那个。晚安啦，banana。希望明天可以顺利一点。拜拜。晚安啦，微醺。再见。